In the clip of a few minutes, I plan to design all the shapes and this glass magnifying glass animation to enlarge the sentences with the help of PowerPoint. Please stay with us until the end of the clip. First, I will complete the background. I will use a rectangle, but you can create beautiful effects with gradient colors. For example, here I have divided my rectangular gradient into several parts and it has the beauty of the color with it. You choose the background according to your content and your taste. What I said is important. It means the beauty of working with gradient color. Designing with PowerPoint tools can be unlimited. I slightly change the gradient of the above rectangle. What is important in design is that the closer the colors are, the more beautiful the design is. Therefore, these small rectangles have a very close color spectrum. Now I am going to design the books. I use a rectangle with rounded corners. Of course, I want one of the corners, left from the top, not to be round and the apex of this corner to be 90 degrees. So, I have to divide this rectangle into two parts. The fragment tool can divide the rectangle into two parts. One of the parts I change the rounded corner to 90 degrees with the help of the other rectangle. The cover of the book should have a beautiful color, so I consider the color of the front cover a little lighter than the back cover. I will take a copy of the cover and change its color to white. Of course, with more time, you can give the book a 3D look, and this educational clip has another purpose, which we will get to later. Take a few more copies of the white rectangle and place it between the covers. Of course, you can also use a parallelogram and adjust the corner point with the Edit tool. And complete the pages of the book. We don't have much time for the book. Take a copy of it and put the second book in front of the first book by changing the color of its cover. Now it's time to design pencils. You can easily design pencils with rectangles. First draw a rectangle and take a copy of it, increase its width a little and take another copy and change the color of the rectangles. We also use a rectangle to erase the pencil, although one of the rectangles must be with rounded corners. To make the tip of the pencil, I draw a trapezoid and change the smaller base to the bottom and draw the graphic part of the pencil with a triangle, and the pencil is complete. And I take a copy of it and change the color of the new pencil. Now I am designing a ribbon very easily with the help of a rectangle and a pentagon. The freeform tool is very powerful, it is better to use it and complete the ribbon. It is better to increase the height of the books a little, so that the ribbon itself shows more. Now I want to design the wheel and gear. I will draw a circle. To order and prevent confusion, we will use another slide. To create the ribs, I use a rectangle and two trapezoids, so that I place the trapezoid at the end of the rectangle. Of course, the height of the rectangle must be equal to the radius of the circle so that the trapezoids are placed outside the circle. Next, we must take the combination of rectangles and trapezoids from the copy and place it in the center of the slide, and each time increase the rotation angle of the copies by 20 degrees and continue copying until the angle of 160 degrees. And in the end, we all select and convert to the same shape. I also use another method for design. I choose a rectangle with rounded corners. With the help of the Edit Point tool, I can change its shape easily, and I can change the corners to the desired shape. Designing a magnifying glass is very easy. We can design it with the help of rectangles and hollow circles and a little gradient color. Okay, now the slide is ready to create animation. Copy the slide a few times. And make desired movements in each slide, because our animation is supposed to show the magnification of the glass magnification. The movement of the glass magnifier is slow, and in addition, every word you place under it should be seen larger. By increasing the font size, we can see the words under the magnifier. Of course, the morph effect helps a lot.